Stop! Look around at the room you're in right now. It feels solid, doesn't it? Well, it isn't. You're standing in a vacuum, a fading echo that the ancients called the kenoma, an illusion of separation and duality while you wait to return to unity with the One. You want to know more? Well, kenoma is Greek for emptiness, and I think it's the most precise word ever applied to the world that we inhabit. The Gnostic text described the kenoma as the realm produced by Sophia's fall, a space where light is present, but deficient, where divine structure exists, but the fullness has been drained from it. The kenoma feels real the way a photograph feels real, carrying the image of something genuine while being fundamentally removed from the living reality that it reflects. Now, that persistent restlessness beneath every satisfaction you've ever felt, I think that's the kenoma doing exactly what it is. Oh yeah, and if you're interested in learning more about Gnosticism and other mystery traditions like Rosicrucianism and Kabbalah, it's going to be a little tight because we've already sent out Wave 1 invitations to everybody who signed up for more information. But if you comment the word sanctum down below if you're interested, I will send you a DM with some information about what the program's about and try to get you on the list. Now contrast the kenoma with the pleroma, the fullness. It's the living totality of the divine reality that the kenoma is the shadow of. Every quality you've ever experienced here in diluted, temporary form exists there in its complete and eternal version. I genuinely believe that the moments that feel most real in your life, most alive and most meaningful, are the moments that the membrane between these two realities becomes temporarily thin. The love that stops you, the beauty that breaks through. These are the frequency bleeds from the pleroma, cracks in the kenoma's surface through which something far more real briefly leaks through. And there's also the horos. Between the kenoma and the pleroma sits the horos, or the limit. This is what the Valentinian text called the cross, the cosmic membrane separating deficiency from fullness, marking the precise threshold that the ascending soul must cross to return home. I find this pretty extraordinary. The horos doesn't judge the soul attempting to cross it, it measures. The soul carrying kenoma density, which is archontic sediment, unprocessed deficiency, and stuff like that, it simply can't pass through until enough of that weight has been shed. The boundary itself is the curriculum. Now let's talk unity versus duality. The kenoma's defining characteristic is duality, light and dark, self and other, life and death. And I think this is its most sophisticated trap of all. Duality feels like the nature of reality because it's the only reality that most people ever experience, but the pleroma operates on completely different logic. Unity, the total interpenetration of all eons within a single divine fullness. Every genuine mystical experience across every tradition, Sufi Fana, Buddhist Sunyata, Kabbalistic Devakut, I believe these are all the exact same event, a temporary breach of the horos, a kenoma-bound mind momentarily touching pleromatic consciousness and never being quite the same afterward. So yeah, it's a bit of an illusion. The counterfeit is sophisticated enough that from inside it, the original feels almost unimaginable. Almost. That spark inside you that refuses to accept this world as the final word, I think that's the pneuma, remembering what fullness actually feels like, and it's the one thing that Yaldabaoth's architecture has no answer for. And when it comes down to it, this is how I'd sum it up. The emptiness you feel is the kenoma doing exactly what it is.